What is mediation? Well, first, it's not to be confused with meditation. Mediation in family law is a process where the parties to a marriage or a de facto relationship agree to a meeting or meetings, one may not be enough, with a trained mediator to try to reach agreement about parenting and or property issues. Mediation is voluntary unless it's ordered by a court. If court proceedings haven't been issued, the parties can agree to attend mediation, but they can't be forced to. The usual procedure is that the parties are interviewed separately to get the basic information about them and their problems. If there are allegations of family violence, and especially if one party has got an intervention order, the mediation agencies may decide that the couple aren't suitable for mediation. Before COVID, mediation took place at the agency's offices, but most services now do it by Zoom or on the phone. Apart from government-funded agencies, there are privately run mediation services, or mediation can be arranged by the parties' lawyers, often with a barrister as the mediator. While the government-funded agencies charge modest rates based on the parties' incomes, private services can be more expensive, but worthwhile if they achieve a settlement. Many people think the mediator will make a decision about the parties' dispute and that's legally binding. Not so. Any settlement at mediation must be voluntarily agreed to by the parties. It's they who reach the agreement, not the mediator. If agreement can be reached, the mediator can help the parties to formalise that. They can draw up a parenting agreement in a parenting case, or the terms of a property settlement that the parties' lawyers can then formalise. If there is no agreement, or if one of the parties refuses to attend mediation, then, if it's a parenting issue, the mediator can issue a certificate under the Family Law Act so that either party can apply to the court for parenting orders. In fact, you can't go to court on children's issues unless you have at least attempted mediation, or there is urgency, or the other party can't be found. If private mediation hasn't worked and the case goes to court, the court will order the parties to attend the court's mediation service, which is free, but the registrar and or child counsellor will put some pressure on the parties to reach an agreement. So, is mediation worth trying to settle parenting and property issues? The answer is definitely yes. It's much cheaper and less stressful than going to court, and the success rate of mediation, whoever the mediator is very high.